a pirate's thumb. Racket as a homeward did he come.
A drum, Macbeth doth come.
The weird sisters, hand in hand, hosters of the sea and land, thus do go about, thrice to thine, and thrice to mine, and thrice again to make up nine. Peace the charm wound up.
So foul and fair a day I have not seen.
How far is it to Forres? What are these, so withered and so wild in their attire, that do not look like the inhabitants on earth? Live you? You should be women, but your beards forbid me to interpret so. That you are so.
Speak if you can. What are you?
Hail.
One that did report that very frankly he confessed his treason, implored your highness pardon, and set forth a deep repentance. Nothing in his life became him like believing it. He died as one that had been steady in his death. To throw away the dearest thing he owed, as 'twere a careless trifle.
There is no art to find the mind's construction in the face. He was a gentleman on whom I built an absolute trust.
Hey guys.
O worthiest cousin, thou art so far in fall, the swiftest wing of recompense is slow to overtake thee. Only I'd love to say that all is more than due than all can pay.
The service and loyalty I owe in doing it itself. Your Highness's duty is to accept our duties, and our duties are to a throne and state's children and servants, which do but what they should through everything in your love and honor.
My plenteous joys seek to hide themselves in drops of sorrow. Sons, kinsmen, thanes, and those whose places are nearest. We hold our estate upon our eldest, Malcolm, whom we name hereafter Prince of
Worthy Cawdor, greater than both by the all hail hereafter.
My dearest love, Duncan comes here tonight.
And one goes hence.
Tomorrow, as he purposes.
Shall sun that morrow see, your face, my fane, is a book where men may read strange matters. To beguile the time, look like the time, bear welcome in your eye, your hand, your tongue, look like the innocent flower. But
this castle hath a pleasant seat. The air, nimbly and sweetly, recommends itself unto our gentle senses.
This guest of summer, this temple-haunting market does approve, by his loved masonry, that the heaven's breath smells wooingly here. No jutty, frieze, buttress, nor coign of vantage. Come on, guys. But this bird hath made its pendant bed and procuring cradle, where most they breed and haunt, I have observed, the air is delicate.
CC, our honored hostess. Oh. The love that sometimes follows us is our own trouble, which we still thank as love. Herein I shall teach you how to bid God yield us for your pains, and thank us for your troubles.
We're all our service, twice done and then done double. Not our poor and single business to contend against your honors which load our house.
I will go there no more. To think what I have done, I could not see it again.
In firm of purpose.
Give me the daggers.
It is the child and the dumb who fear the painted devil. 'Tis the grooms who must be guilted with his grief.
Why is it with me that every noise appalls me? What hands are these that pluck out mine eyes? Will all great Neptune's oceans wash away this blood? No, they prefer the great multitudinous of the sea incarnadine, turning the green one red.
My hands are as white, but I fear to bear a heart as clean. Come, I hear knocking. We shall retire to our chamber.
Here's a knocking indeed. If a man or a poor veil, you should have all turning the key. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? In the name of Beelzebub. Here's a farmer that hanged himself on the expectation of life. Come in time, have napkins about you. Here you'll sweat for it. Knock, knock. Who's there? And that other devil's name? Faith. Here's an equivocator that can swear in both the scales against either scale, yet cannot equivocate to heaven. Come in, equivocator. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? Here's an English tailor, accused of stealing a French horse. Come in, tailor. Here you may roast your goose. Always, what are you? But this place is too cold for hell. I'll devil porter it no further. Oh, I thought I'd let in one of the primrose way to one of every profession, the primrose way to the everlasting bonfire. Anon, anon.
Was it late, friend? Ere you went to bed that you do lying late?
Faith, sir, we were carousing at the 2 o'clock, and drink, sir, is a great provoker of 3 things.
What 3 things does drink especially provoke?
Marry, sir, nose painting, sleep, and apparently urine.
I believe drink gave me the lie last night.
That it did, sir, and the very throat on me, but I requited him for his lie, and I think, being too strong for him, though I made a shift, he took too strong for me. Though I made a shift to cast it.
Is thy master stirring? Oh, our knocking has awaked him. Here he comes.
Good morrow, noble sir.
A light, a light.
There will be rain tonight.
Stand to it. Oh, treachery! Fly, Fleance! Fly, fly! Thou'st revenge me, O slave!
Who did strike out the light?
Was it not the way?
There is but one bound. The sun has fled. We have lost past half of our affair.
Well, let us away and say what is done.
Thou canst not say I did it. Never shake thy gory locks at me.
Gentlemen, rise. His Highness is not well.
No, sit, worthy friends. My lord is often thus, and hath been from his youth. Pray you keep seat. The fit is momentary. Upon a thought, he will again be well. If you much note him, you will offend him. Regard him not. Are you a man?
Boy, and a bold one, that dare look on that which might appall the devil.
This is the very painting of your fear, that air-drawn dagger which you said led you to Duncan. Shame itself! Why do you make such faces? When all's done, you look but on a stool.
Prithee, see there, behold, look, lo, how say you? Why, what care I, if thou canst not speak too? If charnel houses and our graves must send, those that we borrow, our monument, shall be the maws of kites.
What quite a man in folly!
If I stand here, I saw him.
Fie for shame!
Double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
Billet.
Fillet of a fenny snake, in the cauldron boil and bake. Eye of newt, and toe of frog, wool of bat, tongue of dog. Lizard's adder's fork and blind worm's sting, lizard's leg and howlet's wing. For a charm of powerful trouble, like a hell broth, boil and bubble. Double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
Scale of dragon, tooth of wolf, witch's mummy, Mongol, of the ravine, salt sea shark, root of hemlock, dig it, dark, liver of blaspheming Jew, gall of goat and slips of yew. Add Therado, attires chardon for the ingredients of our cauldron.
Cool it with baboon's blood, then the charm is firm and good.
Oh, well done. I commend your pains, and everyone shall share in the games. And now about the cauldron sing, like elves and fairies in a ring. enchanting all that you put in.
By the pricking of my thumb, something wicked this way comes. Open locks whoever knocks.
How now we seem to blacken the night.
My father a traitor, mother.
Ay, that he was.
What is a traitor?
Why, one that swears and lies.
And be all traitors that do so?
Everyone that does so is a traitor and must be hanged.
And must they all be hanged that swear and lie?
Everyone.
Bless you, fair dame, I am not known to you, though in your state of honor I am perfect. I doubt some danger does approach you nearly, if you will take a homely man's advice. To frighten you thus, methinks I am too savage. Be not found here hence with your little one. To do worse to you were fell cruelty, which is to nigh your person. Heaven preserve you. I bid you farewell.
Whither should I fly? I have done no harm. But I remember now I am in this earthly world, where to do harm is often laudable, to do good sometime accounted dangerous folly. Why then, alas, do I put up that womanly defense to say I have done no harm?
What are these faces? Where is your husband?
Thou liest, thou shagged villain!
One egg! Young child of treachery!
He has killed me, mother! Run away! I pray you!
The swords I smile up at, weapons laugh to scorn, brandished by he who was of woman born.
That weigh the noises. Tyrant, show thy face. If thou beest slain, and with no stroke of mine, my wife and children's ghosts will haunt me still. I cannot strike at wretched kerns, whose arms are hired to bear their staves. Either thou, Macbeth, or else my blade with an unbattered edge, I sheath again undeeded. There thou should be. By this great clatter, one of greatest note, seems prudent. Let me find him fortune, and more, I beg not.
This way, my lord. The castle's greatly rendered. The tyrant's people on both sides do fight. The noble fames do bravely and more. The day itself almost professes yours, and little is to do.
We have met with foes that strike beside us.
Enter, sir, the castle.
This is the new scene. This is scene. Why should I play the Roman fool and die upon my own sword? Whilst I see lives, the gashes do better upon them.
Turn, hellhound, turn!
Of all men else, I have avoided thee, Macduff. Be gone, for my soul is too charged with the blood of thine already.
I have no words. My voice is in my sword. Thou bloodier villain than terms can give thee out.
Let fall thy blade on vulnerable crests. I bear a charmed life, that which must not yield to one of woman born.
Despair thy charm, and let the angel whom thou hast served tell thee Macduff is from his mother's womb, untimely ripped.
Accursed be thy, I will not fight thee.
Then yield thee, coward, and live to be the show and gaze of the time. We'll have thee as our rarer monsters do. Painted upon a pole, and underwrit, here may you see the tyrant.
I will not yield to kiss the ground before young Malcolm's feet, but here I lay my warlike shield before me. Lay on, Macduff, and be damned he who first cries, hold, enough! Ah! Ah! No! 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 No!
Henceforth be earls, the first that ever Scotland such an honor named. That is more to do which would be planted newly with the time is calling, as our exiled friends abroad that fled the watchful tyranny, producing forth the cruel ministers of this dead butcher and his fiend-like queen. This and what needful else that calls upon us, by the grace of grace, we will perform in measure, time, and place. So thanks to all at once, and to each one who we invite to see us crowned as God.